Alright, what's going on, guys? October 3rd is day 2 here at the project. Finishing up some bush trimming. Gotta finish doing the cleanup, and then got a bunch of pine straw to spread. We already have a bunch of the bales laid out, but I wanted to jump on here real quick and just talk about breaking into new neighborhoods. I mean, as you can see from these houses behind me, some pretty nice houses. So this is actually a gated community in our service area. And so, of course, because it's gated, can't even get in here to do door hangers. Typically, when I'm doing door hangers, I ignore the soliciting signs because in most states, as far as I'm aware, door hangers count as canvassing, which is different than soliciting. Of course, neighborhoods that say no soliciting. I'm not as ballsy as some door-to-door salesmen, like, you know, dish salesmen and other things like that. So I wouldn't hit no soliciting neighborhoods doing door knocking, but definitely do door hangers in them. So because we couldn't get into this neighborhood until we got this client, I wanted to make this video on how to take advantage of getting into these neighborhoods. So one, being with Augusta, this is not something that is necessarily it's not something I did or affected in any way, but is part of the reason that I wanted to join Augusta was because of the branding. Having the bright yellow truck, all employees in this standard uniform, it really helps. Sets us apart from trucks in a truck that are just driving around with maybe a magnet on their truck, right? That way the neighbors, all these people driving past me right now, they see Augusta and it's a very easy company to recognize and to call. So the importance of that. Next is when I'm in the neighborhood, I'm not afraid to get some door hangers out while I'm in here. Mowing, do 5 rounds, 9 rounds. On days I'm doing this project, get out there, put some door hangers out, and show that you're a professional service, especially if you're already providing value to somebody in the neighborhood. It's much easier to break in. So, for example, this is the neighbor's property here. They have old pine straw. So, hopefully, our neighbor will talk to them, refer us, but I'm also going to put a door hanger on their door. That way they know we were the ones that were here. We're the ones that did it. Likely, even if they're not home, everybody has a Ring camera, right? So they can sense when things drive by, or they sense when I walk up and hang the door hanger. So they see me and they'll see me walk back to the client's property. Just easy ways. Just maximize your time in here. Make sure you're parking the truck in a visible spot. I'm parking it close to corners, not in a spot necessarily where people would hit it driving around the corner, but where when people turn the corner, they see it. Parking it up front. For the first half of the job, it was over there where we were close to the entrance of the neighborhood. So anybody coming in, they would go left or right. If they went right, they would see our truck. So just some quick thoughts there for you guys. We're gonna wrap this up. The other crew is mowing. I think after today, we will we'll be around $2,600, maybe $3,000. So, I mean, look, that guy just stopped at the truck up there. Maybe he's taking a picture of the phone number. We'll go chat with him and take advantage of this. So it's off to a good start. We need more, definitely lots more on the schedule. So we'll keep you updated with other ways to get more projects. As an add-on to that last part, I just talked to that guy that pulled up and was looking at the truck. Lives one street over. He said there's a couple guys, they have the whole neighborhood. It's just like a one-off business, 3, 4 of them ride around in a truck. They have the whole neighborhood. It's very hard to get in with them to get projects on the schedule because they struggle to find employees like a lot of other companies do. And they're just very busy, you know? And so that right there is all it takes. You know, 1, 2, 3 more people in this neighborhood. You get 3, 4 in a neighborhood. You get one person to post on the Facebook group for the community saying, hey, like if you're having issues getting in with these people, Augustus got you. That's all it takes. You can take over an entire neighborhood so fast. That's why I love new build neighborhoods, and we'll get into this later in future videos. But new build neighborhoods, so money because nobody's established themselves there yet. When you get into older neighborhoods, you know, houses built 5, 10, 15 or more years ago, brick homes, gated communities, it's so hard to get into them because there's typically 1, 2 or 3 companies that are in there that have the majority of things, and then trucks in a truck pick up the rest of it. So just being willing to talk to people, hang a few door hangers, and then the longer you can spend in these neighborhoods, the better, you know. Hey, if you're an estimator, or if you're the owner or manager of the business, and you have a project, and then you can wrap up the project and sit here and work on your computer for like 30 minutes. I wouldn't sit directly in front of the client's house maybe, but like up in the front of the neighborhood where it's just like common area and everyone has to drive past you. Maybe it's an idea, you know, because like I approached him and talked to him, but otherwise he was just going to take a picture of the truck, and who knows if he would have called. But now I have him in the database, and even if he doesn't sign up with us this year, even if he stays with this guys for the remainder of this year, we'll have his contact, his address, and so we can continue to market to him in years going forward. You know, and then like I said, all it takes is a few of them to switch over, and then it's game over and you can take over a whole neighborhood, just simply by looking like the person that is trustworthy and the go-to person in the neighborhood. So, all right, we got to get cracking. It's getting hot and this pine straw ain't gonna lay itself.